Hey Jack, welcome back to the English podcast. Today we're diving into one of the highest grossing and most visually stunning films ever made, Avatar by James Cameron.
Oh yes, I've been waiting for this one. Avatar isn't just a movie, it's an experience. Let's start by introducing the main characters. Yeah,
Absolutely. So, first up we have Jake Sully, a paraplegic former Marine who replaces his deceased twin brother in the Avatar program. He's played by Sam Worthington.
right. And then there's Natari, the Na'vi princess of the Omatakai clan. She's portrayed by Zoe Saldana. Her character is strong, wise, and deeply connected to nature.
And we can't forget Dr. Grace Augustine, played by Sigourney Weaver. She's a scientist who truly respects the Na'vi culture and tries to bridge the gap between humans and them.
Oh, and Colonel Quaritch Stephen Lang did a brilliant job playing the tough, no-nonsense military man. He's basically the antagonist, pushing the mining operation at all costs.
Now, before we get into the storyline, let's talk about the setting. The movie is set on Pandora, a lush moon with rich flora, exotic creatures, and this spiritual energy that connects everything. It's mesmerizing.
Definitely, the idea of the guiding force of Pandora is so interesting. It's like their god, but more of a living connection between all beings.
The philosophy behind that really struck me. It's so different from most sci-fi films that focus only on technology. Avatar mixes science, spirituality, and nature in a unique way.
Speaking of technology, the concept of the Avatar itself was mind-blowing. Humans remotely controlling Na'vi-human hybrid bodies to interact with the natives. Such a clever plot device.
Yes, and it also raises questions about identity. Jake starts off just following orders, but the more time he spends in his avatar, the more he becomes part of the Na'vi people. It's like he finds where he truly belongs.
That identity conflict is powerful, especially when he starts questioning what side he's really on. The transformation is both physical and emotional.
I love how the film uses visual storytelling to show this evolution. Like when Jake first learns to ride a banshee. You can feel his connection to the land growing stronger.
That scene was breathtaking. And let's not forget the Tree of Souls. The idea that memories and souls of ancestors are stored and accessible, such a deep spiritual metaphor.
Exactly. And even though it's fiction, it makes you reflect on how disconnected modern humans are from nature.
That's what makes Avatar more than just a visual spectacle. The themes colonialism, environmentalism, spiritual connection, they all make it resonate deeply.
And the dialogue isn't complicated, which makes it great for English learners. You can pick up a lot of natural conversation, emotional expression, and action verbs.
True, like words such as bond, connect, trust, attack, protect, they're everywhere. Plus phrases like, I see you, take on deeper meaning in the film.
Yeah, I see you is beautiful. It's not just about vision, but understanding and accepting someone's true self.
Honestly, that line sums up the movie's emotional core.
Now let's talk about some of the most commonly used vocabulary and expressions in Avatar.
Right. So one thing I noticed is that a lot of the vocabulary comes from nature. Words like forest, mountain, spirit, connection, balance, and energy appear often. These aren't just background words, they carry emotional weight.
Totally. And terms like clan, warrior, bond, and ritual give us a sense of the culture and traditions of the Na'vi people. For learners, it's great because they're not just learning new words, they're learning words with cultural meaning.
Another cool phrase is Torak Makto. It means rider of the last shadow, a legendary Na'vi warrior. Jake becomes one, and it's a turning point in the story.
It's symbolic. He earns the trust of the Na'vi not just with words, but through action and courage. That's where you hear expressions like earn respect or gain trust. Really useful in daily English too.
Yes, and notice how often the word home is used. When Jake says, this is our land, or this is our home, It shows emotional attachment, a simple word, but deeply powerful.
Also, the phrase, "You're not one of us," comes up early. It reflects rejection, identity struggles, and prejudice. All in a simple sentence. Great example of tone and emotion in language.
What I liked was how each character has a clear voice. Colonel Quaritch uses commanding, direct English. Like "we'll fight terror with terror," or "you're dismissed." It's clipped, military, forceful.
Whereas Naturi speaks with rhythm and sensitivity. Her speech is softer, full of feelings. Like when she says, "You cannot fill a cup that is already full." Such a poetic line. And easy to understand too.
Exactly, and Jake's English evolves. At the start, he's unsure, casual, even slangy. But as he becomes part of the Na'vi, his speech becomes more respectful, more thoughtful.
That's a great point. It shows language isn't just about vocabulary. It's also about identity, change, and relationships.
I also picked up on how emotions are expressed. When someone says, "I'm with you," or "I see you," or even just "I believe in you," it creates connection. These are powerful but simple phrases.
And for English learners, recognizing tone matters. A phrase like, "You don't understand," can sound angry, sad, or desperate, depending on how it's said.
That's where movies like Avatar help. You hear the tone, body language, pauses. It's a full package of communication.
And let's be honest, Avatar is just beautiful to watch. The visuals help you guess meaning even if you miss a word. That's really encouraging for learners.
Agreed. So, let's break down some of those key phrases and explore how learners can use them in their daily English.
Yeah, let's go over a few of the most useful expressions again, just so learners can really take them away.
Sure, here's a quick recap. "I see you" means deep understanding or respect. "This is our home" shows belonging and emotional connection. "Earn respect" or "gain trust." Very useful in everyday conversations or even at work. "You cannot fill a cup that is already full." Poetic and philosophical. It means someone must be open-minded to learn.
And don't forget tone. How something is said is often just as important as what is said. Avatar is a great example of that balance between emotional storytelling and clear English.
Totally. And I'd say for anyone who wants to improve their English in a way that feels immersive, watching films like Avatar and just entertaining, it's educational.
Exactly. You're not just learning words, you're learning how people express love, conflict, loyalty, courage, all the real stuff that language is made for.
And if you enjoyed this kind of deep dive into movies and language, be sure to check out the Asterisk English podcast Asterisk on YouTube. We have conversations just like this exploring shows, films, characters, and real English in context.
That's right. So if you're someone who loves learning through stories, hit play on the next episode of the English podcast. We'll be waiting with more language, more fun, and more stories.
Until next time, I see you.
Bye everyone and keep learning.